Good morning, children. Yesterday, solubility of solids in liquids is also complete, and another solubility of gas in liquids also factors. Some factors also completed. One is the nature of the gas and the nature of the solvent, and the third one is temperature also completed, and the fourth one is effect of pressure. The effect of fourth one is the effect of pressure. In pressure, the solubility, the pressure is increases. The solubility of gas in liquids also increases. The solubility of gas increases with the increase in pressure. Pressure increases. Pressure increases, solubility of gas in liquid also increases. Gas in liquids also increases. Some explanation is there. Suppose if you take the vessel and in lower part is a solution and upper part is gaseous system, gases, and suppose if you take some weight, put on weights. In this condition, in lower part is the solution, upper part is the gaseous system. The state of system is the dynamic equilibrium. The rate of gaseous particles entering and leaving the solution is the same. Leaving at equilibrium, the rate of gaseous particles entering and leaving the solution phase is also same. When the state of dynamic equilibrium, suppose lower part is the what? Lower part is the solution phase, upper part is gaseous phase. At temperature and pressure, the system is equilibrium. The system is equilibrium. The system is equilibrium. Rate of gaseous particles entering and leaving the solution phase is the same. And leaving the solution phase is the same. This is the first diagram. This is lower part is the solution, upper part is the gaseous phase. At temperature and pressure, the system is a dynamic equilibrium or equilibrium. Rate of gaseous particles entering over the solution and leaving the solution, entering gaseous particles entering the solution, and leaving the solution phase is the same. That is the dynamic equilibrium. And next, this is the solution phase. In upper part is also gaseous phase. Some more weights are put in the in gaseous system. Now increase the pressure. Now increase the pressure. Now increase the pressure by compressing the. Now increase the pressure over the solution phase by compressing the gas smaller volume. By compressing the gas smaller value, this will increase the number of gaseous particles and also a rate at which the gaseous particles striking the surface over the solution. Now increase the pressure. Now increase the pressure over the solution by compressing the gas. By compressing the gas smaller volume compress the gas means what? This is the smaller volume, but increase the W1, W2, W3 weights. Now smaller the solution by the increase the pressure over the solution by compressing the gas smaller volume. This will increase the gaseous particles per unit volume. And this is the rate at which gaseous particles striking the surface of the liquid striking the surface of the liquid, the pressure increases, the solubility is also increases. The pressure increases, solubility also. Increases. Listen. Now increase the pressure. Now we have to apply the weights pressure over the solution by compressing the gas smaller value, but increase the number of gaseous particles per unit volume, and thus the rate at which the gaseous particles striking the surface of the liquid, the pressure increases, solubility of the gases also increases. This is the concept. Solubility of gas in liquids, effect of pressure. Pressure increases, solubility of gases also, gas in liquid. Solubility of gas in liquid also increases. Suppose, for example, explanation for one system. Suppose if we take the result, in lower part is the solution and upper part is the gaseous system, and close the vessel, you put in the some weight. Lower part is solution and upper part is gaseous phase at temperature and pressure. The system is equilibrium is present. A rate of gaseous particle entering the solution and leaving the solution phase is the same. That's why this is called as equilibrium. Now increase the pressure over, that meaning you have to apply some weights on the gaseous phase Now increase the pressure over the solution by compress the gas smaller value, but this will increase the number of gaseous particles per unit volume, and thus will rate at which the gaseous particles are striking surface of the liquid, the solubility surface of the liquid, the pressure increases, solubility also increases. This is the solubility of gas in liquids, and the pressure, the solubility of gas with pressure quantitatively explained by Henry's law. Solubility of gases with pressure is explained by Henry's. This law is, that law is Henry's law. What is meant by that? Means you have to explain the Henry. The solubility of the gas is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas present above the surface of the liquid or solution is called as Henry's law. Explain for Henry's law. The solubility of the gas. Suppose if this is the gases. These are gases. These are liquid. The solubility of the gas in a liquid, the solubility at constant temperature, the solubility of gases in a liquid is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas present above the solution at constant temperature. At constant temperature, the solubility of gas in a liquid is directly proportional to the directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas present above the surface of liquid or solution. Liquid or solution. Constant temperature. The solubility of gas in liquid is directly proportional to the, this is the solution, gas in liquid is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas present above the surface of the liquid or solution is called that is the Henry's law. Generally, the Henry's law, commonly we say that Henry's law, another law is that means same. Another definition for Henry's law. Henry's law states that the partial pressure of the, another one, the partial pressure of the gas in vapor phase is directly proportional to the gas in solution. That is another definition for Henry's law. Partial pressure of the gas in vapor phase is directly proportional to the mole fraction of the gas in solution. That is Henry's law. That meaning partial pressure of the gas in vapor phase directly, mole fraction is indicated by x. X is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas. X is equal to K1, this is the constant P. If you have to write the P is equal to what? You have to write it, that means x by K1. X by K1 means you have to write it, P is equal to 1 by K1 into x. 1 by K1 meaning, you have to say that 1 by KH. KH means Henry's law constant into x. This is the relation between the mole fraction and partial pressure. Partial pressure is equal to, that means is equal to KH, Henry's law constant. X means mole fraction of the gas. This is the y is equal to, this form is y is equal to mx form. We have to take the y axis is partial pressure. This is the y axis. And in x axis you have to take the mole fraction. X means mole fraction. P means partial pressure. Partial pressure. KH means Henry's law constant. Henry's law constant. KH means Henry's law constant. How to slope? This slope will be obtained. This is the KH. This is the M slope. P and X, partial x, we have to take the y axis in partial pressure and x axis taken as a mole fraction. This is the slope. This is right hand. Y is equal to mx will form. P is equal to KH into x. Partial pressure of the gas in vapor phase is directly proportional to the mole fraction of the gas in solution. That meaning x directly proportional to the partial pressure. X is equal to, that proportionality constant means K1 into P. P is equal to what? X by K1. That meaning P is equal to 1 by K1 into x. P is equal to KH into x. P means partial pressure. And KH means Henry's law constant. X means mole fraction. This form is y is equal to mx form. Now to draw, we have to say that means draw or graph. Partial pressure is taken as a x-axis. Mole fraction is taken as a x-axis. That means partial pressure taken y-axis. Mole fraction is taken as a x-axis. The slope will be obtained KH. And another one. Suppose we have to take the partial pressure. X is equal to what? We have to write it, P by KH. At constant pressure, KH values is increases. X is decreases. X means the solubility of the gas. That meaning, that is solubility is solubility of the gas is decreases. Solubility of the gas is decreases. At constant pressure, KH values increases means X is equal to solubility of the gas is also decreases. That means the temperature is increases. So that means KH values also increases. Temperature is decreases. KH values is decreases. This is the concept. Temperature increases, KH values also increase. Temperature is decreases, KH values is decreases. Next, for example, oxygen and nitrogen. For example, oxygen and nitrogen KH values increases means temperature also increase. That meaning, that is solubility of gas they increases. KH values is decreases. This is the concept. Solubility of gas increases, KH values also decreases. The reason is aquatic species are more comfortable in cold water rather than hot water. Solubility of gas increases, KH values is also decreased. Reason is aquatic species are more comfortable in cold water rather than hot water. This is the Henry's law. Henry's law means at constant temperature, the solubility of the gas in liquid is directly proportional to the partial pressure of the gas. Another definition, the partial pressure of the gas in vapor phase is directly proportional to the mole fraction of the gas. Already what I have explained. This is the concept for Henry's law. And next go for Henry's law applications. Next go for Henry's law applications. Listen, first one, to increase the solubility of CO2 in soft drinks and soda water. To increase the pressures or increase the solubility of CO2 in soft drinks and soda water. Reason is the bottle is sealed at high pressure. In soda water or soft drinks, the bottle is sealed at high pressure to increase the solubility of CO2. This is the first application for Henry's law. And the next go for already scuba divers must cope with high concentration of dissolved oxygen. Deep sea scuba divers. Suppose in deep sea, in underwater is, this is the underwater is high pressure is present. In surface of the water is low pressure is present. In surface of the, that is in underwater high pressure is present. High pressure is present means the atmospheric gases is also solubility of gases also increases. Divers come towards the surface, the pressure is decreases. Divers come towards the scuba divers also anyway. The divers come towards the surface, the pressure is decreases. Pressure decreases means the releases in the gases is some nitrogen is blood in the cells. That means to form the leads the formation of in medical condition is called as bends. Suppose in deep sea, this underwater is water. In underwater is this is the deep sea. Underwater is high pressure will be obtained. High pressure will be obtained. In a high pressure, solubility of gases also increases. Solubility of gases also increases. Suppose oxygen and nitrogen, all gases is atmospheric gases also, solubility is also increases. In towards the surface, that means the surface of the water, divers come towards the surface of the water. The pressure decreases. Pressure decreases means solubility of the gases. Solubility of the gases decreases. That means the releases the gas. In the release the gas means suppose nitrogen in the bubbles of the blood. The medical condition, that condition is called as bends. That means the bends means the block capillaries. That medical condition is called as bends. Blocks the capillaries. That medical condition is called as bends. To avoid the bends, tanks is usually divers filled with air, diluted helium and nitrogen and oxygen. 11.7% nitrogen, that means 11.7% helium, and next one nitrogen is 56.2% and oxygen is 32.1%. We add the diluted helium, nitrogen, oxide. To avoid the bends is dangerous to the life. That's why to avoid the bends, tanks is used in divers filled with air, diluted the helium and nitrogen, and oxygen is also filled up to avoid the bends. This is the second application. Scuba divers must cope with high concentration of the dissolved in oxygen. Underwater is high pressure is present, and the surface, that means high pressure is present means sulfur, that means solubility of gas also increases. And divers come towards the surface, the pressure is decreases, solubility of the gas decreases, that releases the gas and nitrogen in the bubbles of the blood. That means the blocks the capillaries. That condition is called as bends. To avoid the bends, tanks is used in the divers filled with air, diluted the helium and nitrogen and oxygen. This also to avoid the bends. This is the second application for Henry's law. Last one is third application. Third application. High altitudes, high pressure. That means at high altitudes, oxygen pressure is less than that of the ground level. At high altitudes, high pressure, that means low oxygen, and that of ground level. That means low oxygen than that of ground level. In ground level, oxygen is more than that of high altitudes. That's why in altitude, that means the peoples, altitudes and climbers, low blood, that means in low blood oxygen, low concentration of oxygen, in the blood,